So I attended, me and Lashandra attended a favor crusade on September the 28th. New Birth Ministries Senior Pastor Dr. Jamal Bryant. Special guest that day was Prophet and Dr. Lovey, I hope I say his name right, Elias. I want to say Elias, but Elias, I guess. And his beginning message talked about Adam and Eve and identity. And one thing he said was he was talking about how God impregnated Adam with things that only Adam would bring to light or birth or regurgitate. God knew what he put in him, but Adam necessarily surfacely didn't know. He would have to come to a moment where whatever God put in him would surface. So I was thinking about that today, and I was like, you always hear me talking about symbolic. Scripture is symbolic and represents other things. We don't debate the history of it. I don't anyway, but nonetheless, I do realize that it represents a lot of deeper things. So I was thinking about that message, and it dawned on me. Wow, this is exactly what it's like to live in the prophetic. And when I mean the prophetic, I don't mean a special office. I mean, because we are children of God, because we have God in us, then we are always to operate in that capacity in one way or another. So when we're reading, when we are receiving revelation from God, we will most of the time, especially when we remove ourselves, or when we kind of go away from or get away from the milk of the word, we allow ourselves to be captured by the meat. And what the meat is, in most cases, it's revelation that God has deposited. Well, really, it's really even better than deposit, because God dwells in you. Then all revelation dwells in you. Even the revelation that you may not literally or in a literary sense see or understand. The Bible points to certain things, but the Bible also says God is wider and he's deeper. So there are a lot of things, or God is very deep to the point where you will get, or it will seem like you will get, new understandings and new revelations of God that seem to be come out of nowhere, or seem to point at, this is new, but it's not new, because God is not new. But my point is, you will get revelation that nobody has a Rolodex for. A Rolodex is one of those things you kind of search for people's numbers or their addresses. Maybe it sits on your desk or in your phone. But there are times when you will have no practical application or understanding or experience with this particular revelation, because it's new to your present person, to your present stance, to where you are now. So that whole Genesis message was really profound, because it points us to how we are. It points us to what we are. It points us to how we expand in God, because we allow the revelation and the truth that has always been in us to start to bubble up and bubble out as we surrender to more of God. And that surrender is a real place, because it's or I should say it's accessed when you surrender, when you let go of what you're holding to receive something new. And we've all heard that particular statement before. But man, just really, really, really let go and allow God to give you new perspectives and new insights on whatever it is he's doing in you and through you. Wherever he's taking you, you're going to need to be able to birth something that seems new to you or to the world. But because it's God and it's coming from God, it's always been there. So hope it makes sense, y'all. Make it make sense. You know what I say. And I'll talk to you. Peace.